Bang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage, detail.
What happens when a daytime TV empire picks a fight with the wrong woman? Karoline Leavitt, a 27-year-old political firebrand, didn't just take on The View. She might have rewritten the rules of media itself. Whispers of an $800 million lawsuit. Panicked boardrooms, sponsors fleeing like rats from a sinking ship, ABC's golden goose is bleeding, and the fallout is pure chaos. This isn't just a story about one courtroom clash, it's a seismic shift, a warning shot to every network that thought they were untouchable. Slam that like button if you're tired of media double standards, and hit subscribe to catch every twist in this saga. Ready? Let's dive into how Karoline Leavitt turned a talk show's smirk into a cultural earthquake. The spark Sonia preset this scene, but The View was already on shaky ground long before Karoline Leavitt entered the picture. By 2025, the show's ratings were slipping, hemorrhaging viewers to streaming platforms and podcasts that felt fresher, rawer. The hosts, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, were still daytime royalty, but the crown was tarnishing. Sources whisper that producers were desperate for a viral moment to claw back relevance. Enter Karoline Leavitt, 27, White House press secretary.
There is so much good news, so much winning out of the Trump White House right now that the mainstream legacy media can't keep up with.
And a conservative star rising faster than a SpaceX launch. She was the perfect target, young, bold, and tied to Trump's orbit. The segment was crafted to dunk on her, a calculated hit, to paint her as a political lightweight who lucked into power. They mocked her age, her style, even her voice. Joy Behar allegedly quipped, "She's barely old enough to rent a car, but she's running the White House press room?" The audience laughed, but X ignited. Posts branded it ageist, vicious, a new low. Some fans cheered the host's sass. Others saw a line crossed, a smear dressed as banter. One producer, rumored to have pushed the segment, thought it'd be their ticket back to trending. Spoiler, it trended, but not how they hoped. Leavitt, watching from DC, didn't fire off a tweet. She was taking notes. And what came next? A storm was brewing. Leavitt didn't rant online or beg for sympathy. She went silent, and that silence screamed louder than any press conference. Behind closed doors, she assembled a legal team sharper than a samurai's blade, attorneys who'd toppled corporate giants. Whispers suggest a secret weapon, a former ABC insider, maybe a disgruntled editor feeding her intel. One unverified tale claims Leavitt spent nights scouring The View's archives, flagging every jab, every smirk, every hot mic slip. Her team didn't want to win. They wanted annihilation. When lawsuit rumors hit, they didn't leak. They detonated. Leavitt wasn't just suing The View. She was gunning for ABC's soul. Alleged evidence stacked high, Slack messages plotting the segment's bite, emails hinting at a campaign to cut her down, maybe a rehearsal clip of Whoopi sharpening her lines. X buzzed with speculation, one post calling her, silent assassin with a law degree. Her restraint wasn't weakness, it was strategy. While The View strutted, Leavitt was forging a legal guillotine. And when it dropped, ABC wasn't ready. The courtroom bombshell, if rumors are true, wasn't a verdict, it was a nuke. X whispers an $800 million judgment, a number so wild it feels like fan fiction. No major outlet confirms it, but the figures got legs. Insiders say ABC's lawyers expected a slap, maybe a settlement. Instead, they got an extinction-level hit. Alleged evidence didn't sting, it incinerated. Messages of hosts plotting jabs, maybe a video of Joy Behar scoffing, "Let her sue us." Jurors, one reportedly muttering, "That's ice cold," saw deliberate character assassination, not rogue banter. A second lawsuit rumor surfaced, targeting producers personally. ABC's defense? Dust. The courtroom didn't laugh, it gasped. Leavitt's team didn't just win, they rewrote the game. But the real chaos was outside those walls. Inside ABC's Manhattan Towers, panic spread faster than a viral TikTok. When the verdict rumor dropped, sponsors didn't walk, they bolted. 4 major brands, household names from every ad break, yanked deals overnight. A leaked email shared on X showed an exec pleading, We'll reform brand safety, please. Stay. No luck. Ad campaigns froze. Product placements vanished. One insider called it a financial bloodbath. A speculative timeline, 2:01 p.m., verdict rumor hits, 2:15, boardrooms clog, 3 hours, Disney stakeholders join encrypted Zoom. In one meeting, an exec reportedly snapped, "We greenlit a hit piece." Another countered, "Fire the hosts now." Disney's rumored ultimatum, "Cut losses or we pull funding." Bankruptcy crept into memos, whisper to scream. Crisis insurance? Useless. Defamation's not covered. Hiring stopped. Catering. Went from steak to stale bagels. Security slashed. Travel budgets? Toast. The Titan was gasping. And the hosts? Their reckoning was personal. Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny weren't just the View's heart. They were its pulse. But overnight, they became radioactive. Sources say legal briefings replaced glam squads, attorneys warning they might personally owe damages. Whoopi hired a crisis firm for disgraced senators. Joy vanished, dodging calls, crew joking she ghosted her own S.I.T. show. A rumor claims she tried a private apology to Leavitt's team, met with silence. Sunny, the legal mind, broke down in a closed-door meeting, tears raw. X split. Stand with Whoopi, posts vied with Joy-be-wrecked memes. Joy's let her sue us. Clip hitting millions. An X poll showed 68% now hated the hosts. Sunny's side gigs, books, podcasts reportedly lost sponsors. The hosts' empires? Rubble. This wasn't a scandal. It was a career abyss. But the shockwaves kept rolling. Leavitt's rumored win rattled the industry. CBS held emergency briefings. NBC audited 6 months of unscripted segments. Hulu called lawyers. Talk shows, once bulletproof, were now lawsuits in waiting. Networks gutted scripts, mandated defamation training, added narrative liability clauses. A CNN insider said hosts fear ad-libbing. A streaming giant, rumored to be Netflix, banned edgy talk shows outright. X erupted, an influencer's thread on media reform going viral with 2 million views. TikTok dubbed it the talk show takedown. Media reckoning and our Karoline karma trended. Pundits agreed. This was bigger than a lawsuit. Media giants, once bullied freely, now they're terrified. And Leavitt? She's a legend rising. Leavitt didn't just win, she became a movement. At 27, she's a conservative icon, 2028 whispers swirling. Strategists buzz, one saying, she's got fire and a base. An ex-post likened her to Joan of Arc, slaying media elites. Her silence? Power. No rants, just results. Speculation. Says she's eyeing a podcast or streaming show to rival giants. X calls her a conservative AOC with subpoenas. She shifted the culture war. Execs know, mock the wrong voice, lose more than ratings. But the public's reaction? That's where it got wild. The public's verdict was a revolution. YouTube deep dives like How Karoline Crushed the View hit 10 million views. TikTok memes cast Leavitt as a superhero, captioned Sue and Slay. X's Karoline karma trended with my view bankrupt, though some defended the hosts, claiming producer setups. A grassroots campaign, Leavitt's Legion, raised funds for her rumored legal fees. A YouTube parody, The View's Apology Fail, went viral, mocking Whoopi's sorry not sorry vibe. Viewers saw Leavitt as their, she's us, an ex-post read, every soul mocked by anchors. Comments overflowed with stories of media condescension, now cheering Leavitt's stand. Influencers hailed her as proof regular folks could topple giants. This wasn't a news cycle, it was a reset. But could The View survive? What's next? For The View? Cancellation rumors flood X, some predicting a summer axe. Others speculate a rebrand, new name, hosts, softer vibe. A leaked pitch, shared on X, proposed a diverse lineup, but fans scoffed. Too late. Trusts the issue. Sponsors won't touch it. Ad slots sell at 70% off, barely moving. Ratings tanked post-rumor. A memo hinted at a streaming shift, mocked as a graveyard move. Replacing Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny seems inevitable, but who'd... Join a cursed ship? An X debate raged. 60% called the show's legacy toxic. 40% mourned its golden years. ABC's real problem? The industry's eyes. If The View folds, it's a warning. Controversy courts collapse. Leavitt might have ended an era, but networks are adapting fast. The media's new playbook is survival mode. Networks now use AI to scan scripts for liability flags. CBS piloted safe content talk shows. Think cooking, no politics. Talent contracts add clauses, holding hosts liable for reckless remarks. A Fox insider said, "We're all walking on eggshells." Streaming platforms, spooked, cut unscripted budgets. An X thread predicted, talk shows will be boring by 2026. The shift's real. Networks prioritize compliance over clicks. Leavitt didn't just scare them, she forced a rewrite. But who else was behind her? Leavitt's hidden allies are the ex-rumor mill's obsession. Speculation points to political operatives, maybe Trump loyalists, funding her legal war chest. Others guess a silent donor, like a conservative tech mogul, bankrolled her. A wilder theory, a rival network leaked The View's dirt to weaken ABC. One X post claimed a mole in ABC's editing bay slipped Leavitt raw footage. Motives vary: political revenge, industry sabotage, or pure ideology. No proof, but the whispers paint Leavitt as a chess piece in a bigger game. Her win wasn't just hers, it was theirs. And the fallout? It's changing how we see media,